I'm back. So just a continuation of the day of the competition. I just wanted to walk you through what it was like. So in the earlier clip, you saw me. I had my face done, my hair done. So I did that at about 7:30 in the morning, 7:30 to about 9:30. I went home, got changed, grabbed all my stuff, and then proceeded to go to the venue, which was only about like 25 minutes away. So once I got there at about noon. And I lined up to get my second coat of tan, and I lined up for an hour and 15 minutes in the cold. Thank goodness it was sunny, because that made a world of a difference. So lined up, got my second coat of tan in the freezing cold, buck naked with this spray that is so cold. I was like shivering, thinking, oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to get sick from this. But anyways, it was fun. After I did that, I went backstage, and that's where you kind of meet a lot of the athletes, a lot of the girls. You get to chit chat, you just kind of relax, take a lot of pictures. I wish I took more pictures. And then you just wait for your class, your category to get called. When you get called, then you walk up to a pump-up room. And in that room, there's some weights, there's some resistance bands. And what you do is just kind of pump up areas that you want to show on stage. So your glutes or your shoulders. And once you're in the pump-up room, you're actually pretty much backstage, and you can watch the girls before you, and you can watch them on stage and kind of get a feel for what it's like. Once they're all done, you line up numerical order in your line, and then you walk out. So they'll call all the numbers out. You walk out on stage. You all kind of do a front pose, you all do a back pose, and then you all stand in this U-shaped lineup. And then they'll call half the girls to go to the front. You do your front pose, your back pose. They call the other half of the girls to go up, front pose, back pose. And then you go return to your U-shaped lineup. And there, we stood there for about a good 45 seconds to 60 seconds. And this is when the judges are picking their 5 that they want to call out first. And I kid you not, during this time, my quads were seizing up. Like I could just feel them getting rock hard. My quads, my smile, I was like shaking, you know, just trying to smile naturally. And it was so much fun, just being on stage, smiling, being happy, just having lots of fun. I really enjoyed it. So what they did was they called the first 5 girls up, and what they're doing there is they're kind of choosing who their number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 is. And once they kind of determine that, the 4 girls, so for first place, second, third, and fourth, they completely leave the stage. And the 5th place girl stayed on stage. And then another 4 girls were called up, and I was one of them. So from that, you do your front pose, your back pose, they kind of move you around, front pose, back pose again, as many times as they need to kind of judge. And once they determine who's 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, then the next batch of girls will leave the stage. They'll call on another batch, and so on and so forth. So out of the 21 girls in my category, I came in 7th. You know, I'm super, I had no expectations. It's my first competition. I just got into weightlifting. You know, I'm really happy, really proud of myself. But at the same time, you know, there's that little part of me that's like, oh, you know, top 5 was so close. Top 3 was close. One would have been the cherry on the top, but you know, it's okay. There's always room for improvement, always things to work on, to look forward to. So anyways, once that happened, so I went on stage. By the time I walked off stage, it was 4 p.m. I met up with some of my friends who came to watch, took some photos, went to IHOP to eat. I had a Caesar salad with no dressing. Just hung out and then waited for the night show. So we were supposed to be back at about 8 p.m., but they were running behind schedule by a lot. So I only walked on stage again at 11:45 at night. That's so late. My energy was just gone. I was tired, you know, I wanted to wash my face off. I wanted to take a shower, but you know, it was fun again to walk on stage. And that's when that's when they announced the top 5 winners. So what happens is all the girls will walk on again. You do your front pose, your back pose, and then they call out the top 5 and everybody else leaves the stage. And then they award the top 5 winners with their trophies and whatnot. So, and then after that, I just went home, took the best shower in a long time. The water was like dark brown for quite a long time, and it just felt so good. It was so much fun. I can't believe it's been a week since I competed. It's just, I don't know, lots of fun. So that's kind of what happened throughout the day. Overall, fantastic experience. And I still have so much more that I want to share with you that happened throughout the journey that I hope you guys could learn from, you know, in terms of working out, in terms of eating healthy and just living the lifestyle. So stay tuned and hope you keep following along. Take care. Bye. Oh, one thing I want to add, I didn't have time, or I just didn't think to take some backstage videos and whatnot. My phone was dying too, which kind of sucked. But oh my gosh, backstage is like, you're like a can of sardines, and it stunk so bad. Think about spray tan, BO, protein farts, sweat. Think about all of that combined with no ventilation. It was really disgusting. So if I ever do decide to compete again, I think that I will hang out in the car, or, you know, find somewhere else to just kind of hang out for a little bit. And yeah, it was really, really not that appetizing or great. But other than that, it was so much fun.